Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Walking the Route, season 7, Schnellfeldstrecke Koln Aachen route. And today we are walking from Duren down to Mrznich. Forgive me if that's not right, but yes. So if I remember rightly, we do have all the collectibles for this. So yes, let's be on our way. I love this turntable here. It's really good. It's nice, but you just can't walk down it, which is a bit of a shame. But it's just a scenery item, and you can't go in there either. It's all locked. So yeah, a bit of a shame, but yeah, it looks nice. Anyway, so we best get on our way. So back before they did the update for Schnellfeldstrecke and Koln Aachen, we did actually have some freight trains over here and a couple of passenger trains as well, but they've been moved out, and we had the 442s up in there and in the coaching sidings, and the and a couple of ICE trains as well. But people complained because it upset their frame rate, and yeah, well, so they were removed. It's ridiculous, but there you go, that's just how it is. I'd have just left them in there, to be honest. But PC players love their smooth frame rates because they like showing off, saying I spent all this money on X amount of absolutely amazing updates for my PC, and yet the frame rate's still crap. Well, boo-hoo. Anyway, that's my attitude. Right, anyway, let's go. So Mrznich is the next station, and due to problems with, I lost all my intros for the PC, for the PlayStation, for my movie editing. I am now limited to about half an hour recording at 1080p, because of the purely because of the size of the video files which are created, and for some strange reason anything over 4.7 gigabyte, which is roughly about 40 to 47 minutes in length, the PlayStation doesn't like transferring to a USB stick. I don't know why, it just does not like it. So we're limited to about half an hour. Now I wonder where that bit of track goes over there. That goes up there, look. That's pretty cool. I don't know, it'd be interesting to see if stuff runs off that. Stuff runs down there. I can't remember if it does or doesn't, but how far can we go? Oh, we can't. It cuts us off, look. Okay, that's okay. I know we've got a green light, so there is stuff running. Let's again at there. Yeah, so it goes. Oh, it's that one. I suspect that will do the same, actually. It's a bit of a shame, really, but there you go. So yeah, as I record this episode, it was the day of the British GP, actually. So congratulations to Hamilton. There we go. We've got a train on its way. And it's now Sunday evening, and it's got to about 29 up to about 30 degrees centigrade down here today. It's been quite warm, and it's gradually cooling off. I haven't bothered putting the fan on. You might be able to hear some voice in the back. I'm actually just watching. I have a live stream on in the background, just watching that. So I'm kind of hoping Mrznich is it. Ooh, stay off the track. Oh, sorry, it's a little bit moving stuff about. Oh, this is at the station itself. Right, okay. Right. So I'm doing this from Aachen down through to Koln instead of Koln to Aachen because it's how I wanted to run. Ooh. And of course we do have the ice trains running on this, so they'll be starting to slow down for some. I think some of them stop at Duren, or do they? Can't remember. Don't think they do. I think they have to slow down now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure 100%. This is one of the routes that I do actually like. In fact, obviously the routes that came with Train Sim World 2, which was Snellflowstrecke, Koln, Aachen, this one, Sandpatch Grade, and London Bakerloo. Whoa. So that's what a tree looks like inside, is it? Mm-hmm. Okay. What are we? We got a green on one, and we got a red on that one. It's another siding. So we will have freight, the regional, and the S-Bahn, as well as the intercity express services as well, running along this route. Wow. Seems as though some of this was washed away. I think it's just this is just a siding, but it's still, well, I would have said it it still needed to be checked, because I can't get back up on that now. It's there, it's fine, look. Hopefully that can be looked at. So in theory, this is the oncoming traffic. This track here, that's oncoming. Nice to see the points are set to go off there, and they're protecting the main line. Actually, I'm just wondering if it's safe enough just to walk around here. Probably not, as the line gets a little bit closer. So some people will say, why do you do this? Because there's no achievement for walking the routes, but originally on some of the routes, oh, here comes an ice. That one very fast. There's no achievements for actually walking the route itself, so the walk. So from walking from A to B, one end of the route to the other, you don't get no achievements whatsoever, which I think is a little bit what you call it. But then it is an achievement once you do it, which I think. So perhaps they could do that as an achievement. Walk, in each route you get an achievement if you walk from A to B. From whatever the length of the route is. But how can you do that? There is obviously an achievement for collecting all the collectibles on most of the routes, but not for walking from one end to the other, so to speak. And this is for me is done over several episodes, and I do quite like it. I mean, the last episodes I actually fell asleep while recording it in the afternoon. Sorry, typing and walking does not work very well. So yeah, Scar. In fact, I must admit, I quite like Sandpatch Grade. I quite like this one, Scar. And excuse me. I quite like the Bakerloo route. But this is one of my favourite ones. I think actually, to be honest, I've got to check the figures, but I'm sure the Bakerloo line is quite the one that I've actually travelled the most on. Well, no, it's not the one that I've travelled the most on. I think that's Southeastern High Speed. The most that I've actually travelled on, as in levelling up, is Bakerloo. Ah, there we go, Merzenich, look. Right, so at Merzenich. Right, so what do we have? So what do we have? We have let's go from the top. So we don't have anything here. Is that no trespassing? So we've got no trespassing sign there. So we'll have that one. Got that. There should be a first aid thing around here somewhere, which is there. Oh, we can't go down anywhere. It's a shame that you can't use the lift, because I'd find that really, really cool. And I've already got that one. So I think there was 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 items when we've had them. So okay, so 15 minutes. How long will it take us to get to the other place? the other place, which is Buir. We'll do Buir. So we'll do Buir. So we'll get onto Buir and do that one. So just cross back over here. Back to the line. So Merzenich is done. Buir is next. And when I get to Buir, do the thing, I'll end the episode. But yeah, going back to it, Bakerloo is possibly the one that I've done the most. I've leveled up the most. And then it will be, I'm not sure what, but yeah, because it's such a short, although it's only 14 miles, you've got about 25 or 26 stations on there. So if you stop at every single station, you're picking up passengers, you're doing, you know, you're doing a lot of activity. So 25 stations, you pick up a lot of action points, or XP. I call them XP because that's what they are. It's XP, that's all it is. So you pick up a lot of XP, especially if you're stopping roughly about the same point and you get 500 action points XP or whatever. So we've got a little hike. We should get there in about 10 minutes. So we've been going, what, just over 11:50 we started, 16 minutes. So I will be doing, with the new lot coming out for Rush Hour, I will be doing the new walking the routes with them as well, but it will be done in the way where I've still got stuff from the original Train Sim World to do. I've still got stuff from the DLC. I've still got Sand Patch to do. I think it's Rurs Ignored is the next route that I will be doing. If I remember rightly, Rurs Ignored is the next route. Walking the route. Yeah. And then after that, it will be Sand Patch Grade, which will be interesting because I can't walk through the tunnels, so I have to figure a way out of that. It might just be the point where, well, I get up to the tunnel, and then I hitch a ride on a train if I can do it. I'm not sure if we can. We might be able to walk through the tunnels. So I've also recently taken possession of an Xbox Series X, S even, the poor man one, the digital version, which is not bad. Ooh. To a degree, this route doesn't look busy, but it is a busy route. I mean, like I've always said, that I don't know if that's that's not a 442. That's the other one. Oh, ew, motion blur. We'll take that off. We're not travelling fast for motion blur. We don't need it. Yeah, it is one of the better routes on here, and I think it's only just over in the past few months that I've taken more of an appreciative look at it. Obviously it's not a true to life representation because there'll be bits missing and stuff that you can only model so much true to life. You can't do a 100% facsimile. It just doesn't always work that way. I mean, in theory, we should have hopped on. Oh, we got another fast. That'll be the 442. Of course, we've got more 442 action in the upcoming Bahnstrecke. I think it's Bahnstrecke Riser Dresden or Dresden Riser. So there is going to be another Train Sim Journeys episode on Riser Dresden route. I'm going to do that. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to doing that over the next couple of weeks, and that'll be released probably before this. But yeah, overall, I'm looking forward to both the London Brighton route for rush hour, Bahnstrecke Riser, and the Boston Providence route. Looking out the window now, the sun's setting, so it's yeah. All we need now is are the regional trains and the freight trains to pass by. We've had everything else. We should get them actually at some point. We should see at least one freight. I think we might have. I can't remember. I think we might have seen them. We've definitely had a regional train, because that almost clobbered me up at just before we hit Duren. Of course, we can't go. Oh, can we see anything over here? There's some sort of road sort of thing. Can't really see. Right, I think the station's just down there, but how far are we away from the station? Oh, a little way. Oh, not too far actually. So you're going to have to cross over. We've got a green, so we've got something coming up, I think. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass over. And pop on this side. So, I think personally, from recording this, we're about a month, possibly, or 2 months away. Well, I'd say about a month and a bit away from the release of Rush Hour. It's not official. It's not an official release, but because I don't know. But yeah, it'll be interesting to say the least. Looking forward to it, because there's a huge big update, and that's all the third-party. All the DLC routes that we've had so far, including all these new routes, have got to be rebaked. So we've got to download those as well. So you're looking at probably a 50 gig patch with everything, all the routes have got to be redone, and yeah, we'll find out more in the roadmap stream in a few days' time. So there's the station. Right, so we get to, I think this, is it Buir? If my pronunciation is wrong, then I do apologise. So this is a 2-platform station. Right, let's see what we got up here. So you've got no trespassing. We've got some idiot on a motorbike outside just being an arsehole. So you've got no trespassing. First aid kit. Be a donut on a bike at some point. Another route map. Don't think there'll be. No, you can't go down there, so there's no route map down there. I think that's everything. Yep. Right, that's everything there. What is the... I don't think we've got... We don't have thingies yet, do we? No, we don't. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it here. And then that'll be... The next one will be episode 5. It's now for Koln, Aachen. So if you have enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. I can only do about half-hour recordings because the it's just it just gives me so much hassle, and I can't transfer to what do they call those things? I can't transfer it to removable media. It just won't let me because it's just the way Windows and this thing, the PlayStation, communicate. So we'll define files and everything. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this stream. I will see this video. I will see you in the next one. Leave a sub, leave a like, and if you new to the YouTube channel, then leave a sub. Hit the bell icon. Check out the description for the Discord server and everything else. Where yeah. I hope to see you in there, or see you commenting on the post. So thank you guys all very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.
TPWS and AWS operational.